Hey guys, it's your boy Michael with the H&M Reviews channel, and today we are going to do an extreme freeze test on the 2004 Cadillac DeVille to see which jump starters could handle the frigid cold. Keep in mind, the jump starters I have in the freezer here have been in the freezer for 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks straight. Not 4 or 5 hours like the last video. 2 weeks straight. And also keep in mind it's about 80 degrees out. So the minute I take out the jump starters out of the freezer, it's probably gonna warm up quite a bit. All right. So here we go. We're gonna test the temperatures right now. Okay, here we go. The Gooloo is at -4 degrees, guys. -4 degrees. Okay, that's the Lokithor, -3.4 degrees. The JF.EGWO 6000 peak amp is at -1 degree. The Fanttik T8 Max is at -2 degrees. And the Hulkman 10.0 is at -2 degrees as well. Let's close this for 1 second. The first one we're going to pull out is the JF.EGWO 6000 peak amp. Okay, there it is. JF.EGWO 6000 peak amp. I think it was at what, -2 degrees, I believe it was. And first things first, I want to show you. Yeah, here's the. Let's see what it is now. It's at 1 degree. 1 degree. Okay. I want to show you that this battery is in fact dead. Okay. Here's the multimeter hooked up. Okay. We're gonna hook up the reds on there, and the negative we're gonna touch to the post here, and we have 1.097 volts. This JF.EGWO 6000 peak amp, this does not have preheat technology. However, it's supposed to work in up to -4 degree weather. That's -4. -4. And this is what, -1 or 2 degrees. Now it's 1 degree. Let's turn it on. Actually, I don't even see the screen coming on, but I do hear it clicking. Let's see if the 6000 peak amp JF.EGWO will start the Cadillac. I'm just going by the temperature recommendations that are on each jump starter. Okay, here we go. Go. Oh, you're clicking. Oh, I hear a lot of clicking. Nope. Okay. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, I had these in the freezer for 2 weeks straight. As you can see, this thing's a block of ice right now, a block of ice. Okay, let's just hit the boost button. The boost is on the back. Even though we were hearing the clicking, let's hit the boost. Okay, let's start it over. I want to give a fair chance to every one of them that I have. Some have the preheat technology, some do not. And if you notice, the screen, it's not even coming on. Hit the boost. Actually, let me take the out and in. Okay, got it in and back. Okay, there we go. You hear the clicking of the module? Hang on. Hear it? Clicking? Hit the boost just in case. I hit the boost anyway. You hear the clicking still. That means the module is working. You hear the chiming. Doesn't mean anything, as we know. Wow. Okay. Okay. We are going to go back to the JF.EGWO 6000 peak amp. And this is no knock on any company. I just wanted to see the temperatures because this jump starter, I believe, claims that it could jump start in -4 degrees up to 140 degrees. Okay? So, all right, guys, this is the Fanttik T8 Max. This is a brick of ice right now. Okay. Yeah, this thing is ice, 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 baby. Okay. I don't expect half of these to even work. This does not have the preheat technology on it. However, this is supposed to work from -4 degrees, I believe, to 140, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's turn her on. Okay, well, okay, the screen is on. I'm going to hit the boost. Okay, there we go. Let's see if the Fanttik T8 Max could jumpstart the Cadillac V8 2004 in the frigid weather. Here we go. No. Okay, let's try it again. And keep in mind, guys, this is an extreme test, but the specifications actually are timed out. Okay, we're gonna unhook it, hook it back up again. The specifications say it could jumpstart in up to, wait, now it's actually showing 0 degrees, 0%. I don't know if that's accurate. Yeah, wow, okay, well, we're gonna unhook this one. This is the Fanttik T8 Max. This is negative, what is it, negative 11 degrees or something. Let's see what it is now. Okay, now it's, well, it's showing 44 degrees. Like, keep in mind, it's 80 degrees out here, guys. So, yeah, so it's gonna heat up very quickly. Starters are blocks of ice, guys. If I drop it on the concrete, it would probably shatter. Okay, here's the J401X. Okay, I don't wanna do too much of this. Wait a second, let me see. Let's put it right here. Okay. Negative. This has preheat technology, like I said. Now let's see how this one works. Okay. Is there anything on? Snowflake or anything? No. Oh wait, yeah, actually, yeah. There it is. Okay. The preheat technology, it just kicked on. So it's got, what, 20 seconds? Negative 20. It's going to go down to 19, all the way down to 0. That's usually how it works. But it's hooked up. This is how the preheat technology is supposed to work. The Lokithor J401X has worked in every kind of frigid test we have done. Have the preheat technology, I will tell you which ones. This Lokithor J401X has the preheat technology as it's showing right now. Okay, hang on. You're going to hear a click and you're going to see the voltage pop up that's in the battery. There it is, 14, 15, there it is. Let's see if it'll start. So far, none of the jump starters were able to start the car yet. Here we go. Got it? Go. First shot. First shot. That is the Lokithor J401X with preheat technology. And hang on. Let's see how warm it is now, even though it's like 80 degrees out. All right. Okay. Whoop. Actually, the cap is actually hitting the fan belt. Let me shut this off. Yeah. Yeah, the little cap here was hitting the fan belt. So now, see which one is next. The Hulkman 10.0 does have the preheat technology up to negative 40 degrees. That's negative 40 degrees. This will work. We're gonna find out. And again, these jump starters have been in the freezer for 2 straight weeks, like solid. Never came out. Never came out. Here we go. Now, let's turn her on. It's at 96, is it? Is the snowflake on? I can't tell. Yes, the snowflake is on down there. See it? Now we gotta wait for the snowflake to go off. I'm sorry about the little condensation all over it and the wetness. See it? Give it a couple minutes. I don't know how many seconds this one's gonna take. You gotta wait for the snowflake to disappear. Then this will be ready to jump start. And the other couple of jump starters I have in there, the JF.EGWO 6000 peak amp and the Fanttik T8 Max, they do not have the preheat technology. However, their specifications say that they could jumpstart a vehicle in up to negative 4 degrees, negative 4. And in the freezer, it was what, about negative 4 or higher. So technically, they should start this car, you know? That's why I just wanted to put them to the test. Okay, did it go off? I think it did. Yeah, the snowflake went off. Let's hit the boost button, guys. Well, let's hit the two buttons here you got to push. There we go. Let's see if it'll work. Let's see if the Hulkman 10.0 will jumpstart. This is our trusty one, the trusty Hulkman 10.0. Let's see if it works. So far, the only one to work was the... All right, guys, that was the Hulkman 10.0. Was able to jumpstart. This is the Gooloo GT4000. Again, it's like a brick right now. Yeah. Originally, when I took this out of the freezer, I showed you guys it was at -4 degrees. Now, it was showing something like 11 degrees, which kind of weird. Shouldn't be, but yeah, I keep, you know, I kept opening and closing the freezer door, so that's why it was, okay, here it is. Okay. You see the snowflake on there. It is beeping, but you're supposed to wait on this one 100 seconds before you do anything. So, I want to take the boost button off so it don't beep anymore. Now let's see if the snowflake disappears. Okay, it's at 99%, so you know there's power going in that's heating up the mechanism in here. You know, going from the cables to the actual, see? You see it going down 96%. Let's wait for the snowflake to disappear. The last couple times the snowflake did not disappear. Actually, the very first test we did, the snowflake would not disappear for like 10-15 minutes. It would not disappear. So we just, I mean, off camera, I waited a couple more minutes and it would not disappear, so the preheat technology never came on. The second video we did, the icon would not, oh, okay, actually, it's probably about 100 seconds. Okay, let's just wait, because technically if the snowflake is still on there, it's not ready to jumpstart. But after every so often, it gives you an alert, so that's why it goes beep, beep, beep. And after you hit the boost button to shut it off, it shuts off the beeping sound. So it's at 89%. This was at 100%. Okay, I'm gonna wait as long as possible. I'm gonna give this the fairest of tests, because after 100 seconds, it should work. I just heard a click, but this thing is gonna start to beep soon because, you know, it's gonna time out again. But yeah, it says in the instructions, wait 100 seconds, or you could push the boost button, and that should jumpstart your vehicle. So it says, or push the boost button. So we're gonna wait 100 seconds and push the boost button. So there's no, you know, no problem. So I'm doing everything, I'm following everything to a T, okay? And obviously the refresh rate is making the screen look like that right now, you know, like on all of them, on all the jump starters, you know. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's over 100 seconds now. The snowflake is still there. See it up there? Let me hit the boost button. There we go. I just heard the click. Did you hear the click? I heard the module click, which does not mean anything. It just clicked. It doesn't click every couple seconds like a lot of the other jump starters do. All right, let's see if it does. See if it works. Here we go. No. No, we hear the famous clicking. Okay. Let's go back outside. And again, this is no knock on the Gooloo, guys. I'm giving it every fair test I can. 79%. You see the snowflake is still there, which means the preheat technology never activated. Okay, let's shut that sound off. There we go. Okay. Now let's see what the temperature is right now of this thing. Saying 62 degrees. That's the outer part of it. The inner part's much colder, obviously, being in the freezer for 2 weeks straight. Yeah, keep in mind, when they put the gun on these guys, it's doing the temp on the outer part, I believe. I mean, like, tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's showing the outer part. Yeah, you see, the snowflake is still there, guys. We waited 100 seconds, then we hit the boost button. just to put the haters to bed, I'm going to disconnect it and I'm going to hook it back in. See, I'm hooking it back in. We're going to do it again. There we go. It's back in again. I reset the whole system, you know, because you know how people are going to say, oh, well, you didn't disconnect it. That's why it didn't work, you know. Now let's disconnect the leads, even though I disconnected the terminal. And just hook it back up. There we go. And as you notice, okay, yeah, it's timed out again. All right, let's see how this works. This is the Gooloo GT4000. Once again, we're going to see if it's able to jump start. So far, it is not. No good. No, we're going to still give it another chance. And keep in mind, guys, this has the preheat technology. This one has the preheat technology. You can see it's all, you know, you can see the snowflake still there. It's at 65% now, so it went from 100% down to 65%. Just timed out again. Times out every, I think, 30 seconds or every minute or something if you don't use it. Yeah. There, guys, snowflake. I mean, all the other ones went off within like 20 seconds. The preheat technology came on and clicked and activated and worked on the Lokithor and the Hulkman. These two do not have it. The Fanttik T8 Max and the JF.EGWO do not have the preheat technology. And again, let's just push the boost again. It clicked again. I heard the module. Let's give it one more chance. All right. Here we go. Here. No. No. All right. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with the Gooloo GT4000. If someone could tell me. This is the third video we've done. The very first video, it could not jump start because the preheat technology never activated. The second video we did, the preheat technology activated after about, it was many minutes. This one's been many minutes as well. This started at 100%. Now it's at 49. Took more than half the battery life. So yeah, we're gonna call this a day. Okay. Let's see what the temp is on this guy. This is at 62 degrees or 63.5 now. And technically, that's I should say that's the temperature that's on the outer part. On the inside, it feels warm because it's 80-something degrees out here. But yeah. That's our little extreme freezer test, guys. The Hulkman 10.0 and the Lokithor J401X were able to jumpstart with -4 degrees. The Fanttik T8 Max and the JF.EGWO 6000 amp were not able to jumpstart in the negative temperatures. However, these guys do not have the preheat technology. Like I said, I just wanted to see because they are ranked or advertised to jumpstart in -4 to 140 degrees. So I just wanted to put that to the test. And it was right on the cusp there. These were about -4, -2, -3, -4. So like when I first looked in the freezer, they're about -4 degrees. So they're right on the cusp there. So I'll give the benefit of the doubt. The J401X from Lokithor and the Hulkman 10.0 were the ones with preheat technology, were able to jumpstart on the first shot. The Gooloo GT4000, unfortunately, was not able to. Now, snowflake is off now on the Gooloo GT4000. See? I'm being fair, see? I wouldn't have told you that if it wasn't fair. Now we're gonna see if it'll start. Really quick. Let's see. Okay, let's hit the boost button. There we go. Let's see if the Gooloo GT4000 will work now. Where's the key? All right, let's see if the Gooloo GT4000 will work now. Here we go. Yes, yes it did. The Gooloo GT4000 worked. After all that time, it worked. There you go, guys. I was being fair, see? Let's unhook it. There you go, guys. That will conclude my extreme frigid -4-degree test on all these portable jump starters. Lokithor J401X did it on the first shot because they do have the preheat technology. These do not have preheat technology, and the Gooloo GT4000, that does have the preheat technology. However, it just takes a little while longer for this one. All right, guys, I'm your boy Michael. Peace out. Shake your neighbor's hand. Love you guys.